Hi, welcome back, coaches, athletes, and sports fans. Coach Michael Fields here again. Again, Coach Michael Fields on Instagram, Michael K. Fields on Twitter, or Coach Michael Fields at gmail.com if you want to shoot me an email. We'd love to share more with you. If you got something, questions for me, email me and be glad to share what I know. Continuing this week's series, this week we're looking at everyday drills or drills. We talked O-line last episode. Now we're going into D-line. Okay, so defensive linemen, everyday drills. So these are our indie drills. So when we go to indie position drills, D-line breaks off. You got your linebackers, your DBs. Some teams will even split out interior, exterior linemen. I've run 3-4 and 4-3 defense. We typically take our nose and tackles together. In the 4-3, we take our ends, tackle, and nose all together. For the most part, the four of them got to work together as one, or the three of them in that 3-4 defense as well. So one of the big drills is just what we call get-offs. These are just get off the line of scrimmage and key the ball, right? Whether we got the ball on the stick or a coach down on a knee, simulating a snap, doing a snap count. And these are just fast, explosive, get to your gap, right? In a 4-3, we're gap responsibility. So these are just quick steps, get to the gap, that power step, try to avoid, the block, rip through the defender, whatever it may be. We're just working on that power, boom, explode, get to your gap. And in that 3-4, I was a slanting team, so we'd work slanting strong, slanting weak, and straight up, right? Gap control. Just those get-offs. Just get off the ball, key the ball, read it, and go. Next, hand fighting, right? Defenders, we don't want offense to get to us. We attack, half a man, right? We don't want them to get to our chest. We want to beat them, blow through their shoulder. Hand fighting can be, the post up, the bull rush. We're getting both hands in and we're just extending out and reading. It can be our rip technique where we're just ripping through, open hand, closed hand, whatever we're doing, we're just ripping through. Again, we're working both hands. A lot of times I like to have a guy kind of get it, start engaged and then work these moves to rip through. Let them get in, just kind of hold and start from there and work those hand fighting moves. The swim, right? I was never a real big swim guy back when I played. I felt I got exposed when I did that, easy to block me, but guys are good at it, and I always teach when we swim, we always talk getting up and over, right? I always tell guys finish by hitting the back of the shoulder pads and pushing past that guy. So when we swim, we get up, over, and then push past that guy. So we're not just avoiding, then we're getting rid of him, right? We want to lose that blocker and get upfield and find the football. Chops, right? So if we get engaged, just chopping them, some guys we even work on a punch and kind of twist, more of kind of a martial arts type of move. Once they're engaged, getting in between and pulling them off this way, shedding them out, whatever it is, whatever hand fighting techniques you got. There's the club, rip, swim, chop, or the basic four that every D lineman and really even linebackers, DBs, should probably know some version of that. So hand fighting. Fight pressure. This is, you get basically a one-on-one or maybe, three lines of one-on-one, so 3-on-3. Offensive guys, the coaches behind the defenders give them a direction they're trying to seal and go, so you got to read fight pressure, right? So we're just fighting pressure. We don't want to get blocked, right? If they're trying to turn me this way, that means they're running that way. So I got to fight that pressure and, try to squeeze down and shrink that hole if I can't get rid of that guy right there. Same idea here is fight the double, right? Fight the double team. So now we'll purposefully just line two guys up on a one guy, and he's got to get skinny and either slip through or he's got to attack one of the guy's shoulders to get that guy off of him and make it a one-on-one. Again, if you're getting doubled, they're running right behind that double team most times, right? So we have to be able to fight that double team. Last thing, if you can't beat the double team, fall to the ground, right? Make those guys fall over top of you, make a big hole, right? Or make a pile in the hole, I should say. Make a mess to where that running back can't get through there. So, everything we can do to fight that double, fight that pressure, we want to make sure that we do that so that we're doing our job as a defender, trying to make that tackle or make that running back have to cut away from the hole and let our pursue get there, okay? Last, and again, these kind of build, right? We have the get off to the hand fight to the fight pressure, fighting doubles. And then last is pursue or a read flow drill. Again, this is kind of adding to that get off drill where we're going to get to our spot and now we're reading run pass. If it's pass, we're chasing the quarterback. If it's run, we have our first responsibility, gap, and then what is our second, run away, what do we do? Run two, where do we fill? If it's run away, are we a chase? Or are we a squeeze down player if we're an end because we got to stay there in case there's a reverse or a swing back bubble or something like that. So that pursue, read flow, read and pass, run, and then first and second responsibility. And again, this might be kind of leading into more group work because now we're, our backs and receivers are grouped up doing some 7-on-7 type of work. We're still with our D line, so we're kind of getting in, but this should be an everyday drill, whether it's one-on-one or in group. So just to review, the get off spills to the hand fight, to the fight and pressure, fighting the doubles, and then that pursue and read flow. So hopefully this was helpful for you guys, coaches and athletes and sports fans alike. If you're liking what you're seeing here on the channel, please like down below, subscribe, comment if there's something you want to see, and share it with your friends. Love to talk football, love to talk sports, and share what I know with everybody out there. Thank you.